If you've ever felt like your team is busy but not together, or like culture slowly faded the more digital your company became, you're not imagining it. Culture is harder today, but not because people stopped caring. It's because the systems we work inside stopped supporting how humans actually connect. Today, we're diving into Movement 5 in the digital workplace framework Connect, the movement that gives your organization a heartbeat. Let's get into it. In the old office world, connection just happened. You overheard something in the hallway, your manager could read the room, new hires absorbed culture just by being near people. Recognition happened casually, a pat on the back, a moment in a meeting, or a simple joke at lunch. Connection wasn't designed, it was a byproduct of proximity. But when work went digital, the operating system for culture vanished. Now, the hallway is a notification feed, the room is a grid of muted faces, and onboarding is a Zoom link and a spreadsheet. And people feel visible in their calendars, but invisible in their company. Connect exists to fix that. Most people think connection is the soft stuff, happy hours, Slack channels, offsites. But inside the digital workplace framework, Connect isn't soft, it's structural. Connect ensures people feel connected to the company, purpose and direction, their team, trust and shared rhythms, their work, ownership and impact, each other, relationships and support, their own growth with feedback and development. If share gives your company memory, connect gives it a heartbeat. Without it, you can have great goals, great processes, and even great tools, and still end up with a team that's aligned on paper, but checked out emotionally. And here's the cost of ignoring connection. The part that leaders often overlook. Disconnected employees cost US companies up to $550 billion every year. And the reason is simple. When connection isn't designed, companies start relying on band-aids. Another meeting, another offsite, another fun Slack channel, another survey from HR. Those don't fix structural disconnection. Disconnection shows up as people hearing about decisions after they're made or not at all. Recognition happening privately, not publicly. New hires feeling like they're watching work from the sidelines. And teams interacting only through tasks, not real relationships. And unintentionally, the system sends a message. We value your output, not your presence. Connect reverses that. And every movement in the framework, as you probably know by now, is anchored by 3 safeguards to ensure they stick. And connection is no exception. The first one, structured. Connection needs a rhythm. Weekly wins, monthly spotlights, intentional check-ins, spaces for human updates. Structure doesn't make culture rigid. It makes it consistent. Second one, searchable. Culture needs a memory. If stories, wins, and recognition disappear into chat history, they're gone. Searchable connection means people can see who's contributed, when they contributed, and why it mattered. Number 3, shared. Visibility, especially in a remote or distributed workplace, is belonging. You can't feel part of something you never see. Shared connection means leadership is visible, wins are visible, people and their humanity are visible, when any of these are missing, that's the crack in the culture. Now, how does connect relate to the other movements? The biggest shift in this framework is understanding that connect isn't a lane, it's a layer, a thread that weaves through every other movement. Let's look at it. Sync and connect. When connect is present, people speak up. When it's missing, meetings become performance theater. Align and connect. When connect is present, people understand the why. When it's missing, updates feel like orders. Focus and connect. When connect is present, people trust boundaries. When it's missing, we perform availability instead of doing real work. Share and connect. When connect is present, transparency builds belonging. When it's missing, documentation feels like bureaucracy. Put it even simpler. Sync gives momentum. Align gives memory. Focus gives progress. Share gives intelligence. And connect gives soul. And when speaking with leaders, I hear these three specific questions about connect. How do you build connection without forcing fake fun? You treat connection like infrastructure, not entertainment. Does connection matter if performance is high? Short term, maybe not. Long term, absolutely. And is connection a remote work problem only? No. Remote work just revealed a problem that already existed in the physical workplace. Because the office was never the system, it was a crutch. In a digital, distributed world, leaders can't rely on proximity for culture, memory for alignment. They need a framework. And that's why we built Grapevine, to help teams not just work, but work together better in a way that's sustainable, human, and built for the next decade and decade and decade of work. If you want to see where your organization stands in these 5 movements, you can check out our Workplace Vibes assessment that you can answer a few short questions, all multiple choice, very quick, to analyze and get insights on where your organization stands in all 5 movements of work: sync, align, focus, share, and connect. Or you can actually start using Grapevine Workplace for 14 days free starting today. The link will be in the description for you to check out and explore that. But thank you so much for watching this series and following along on the digital workplace framework. We're going to continue to have videos that show use cases, give more examples, and show you better ways on how you can implement the digital workplace framework for your remote, hybrid, and distributed organization. And remember, productivity isn't about squeezing more out of people. It's about designing better systems for them to produce better outcomes and have a better life. Thanks for watching.